Traders, welcome to today's event. This is Jim Simmons with Neural Street Trading Academy. In this session, we're going to be talking about trading. Go figure. We're going to talk about trading futures, Forex, crypto. We're going to be looking at trade results. We're going to be looking at statistics. We're going to be looking at how we help traders and, more importantly, how we can help you as well. Okay, so that's what we're looking at today. Before we dive in, of course, our disclaimer: we can't guarantee results. We would love to be able to. Products and services are for educational purpose, and there is risk involved with trading. All right, good deal. So what are we covering today? We're going to look at cutting through the noise, doing what it takes to become a successful trader, what that looks like, the keys to your success, the foundation that you need as a trader, a whole bunch of winning trades. We're going to look at a winning system and ultimately some user success and what we're up to here. So that's what we're after. We're going to look at how to get trades like this. That's what we're after, right? So quick intro on our staff. First off, we are recording the event. So if you do have to run, no worries. We'll get you the recording and you can always connect with us later. Not a problem. If you have questions, ask away. We're happy to answer any questions you may have. Okay. Quick intro on our staff. Sean Kozak, founder and CEO of Neural Street, been in the business over a decade. He's built over 70 different indicators and algorithms, and they're all great and wonderful. But what we're going to show you today is going to be focused on price action, because price action, when you can ultimately read it like a book, you can make money, and you can get to a whole nother level as a trader. And so it's a huge advantage. But so Sean's our founder, also a trader as well. Myself, Jim Simmons, I'm the sales and education manager here. I've been trading for over 15 years, also the trade room instructor for this very program. And so I run our trade rooms in the morning and post trades throughout the day and provide trades for our traders, which we're going to be looking at. Jim Schmelzer is a portfolio manager, manages funds for a family office and primarily trading options. He's our options trading instructor. Really great guy to learn from in terms of options. And then Ethan is our trade room instructor for stocks, day trading. He's been trading for a long time as well and doing a really great job in the stocks trade room. So that's a little bit on our staff. Really, as far as our commitment to our traders, we have a no-nonsense approach. We're here to trade. We're here to be transparent. We're here to tell you exactly what you need to know so that you can decide ultimately what's right for you. There's a lot of different ways to trade. Clearly, our way is the best. We have a really great way that we trade, and we're going to be showing you all about it and so on. But that's a little bit on our staff, and really the goal here is, no nonsense, right? We've been around. Most of you have been in trading for a while, right? So no nonsense here. How many of you, this is your first event with us? You've never been to a Neural Street event. This is your first time, and just wanted to see what this is all about. Give me a yes in the chat box, or a new if you're new to us. Just want to welcome you. Yeah, so welcome to Neural Street. Really glad you found us. We're glad we found you, and hopefully we can do some great things together, right? So welcome, and really glad to have you. So awesome. So let's get right to it. Why are we here? We're here to make money. I mean, unless there's something I don't know, I think we're all here to make money. More importantly, we're here to make more money in less time, right? That's my clock. More money in less time. And that was the reason that we got into trading in the first place, was the idea was to make more money in less time. Maybe we wanted to replace an income. Maybe we wanted to supplement an income. Maybe, you just wanted to make some extra money, have a better lifestyle. Maybe you want to travel. There's all sorts of reasons, but all of it stems back to making more money in less time. We had this idea when we got into trading that we could work maybe a couple hours a day, and we can make enough to either supplement or replace our income. Now, that was the idea behind trading. Unfortunately, for many traders, this is backwards. They spend more time and don't make any money. It is the exact opposite of what we were all after. And this is what we see in the industry over and over and over again. And ultimately, that's what we're here to solve. And so, so that's where we're at. That's where a lot of our traders are at when they first get to us. All right. Maybe you're not where you want to be as a trader yet, and you're looking to get to the next level. Maybe you're sick and tired of the vendor rat race. You're tired of spending money on this thing and that thing, and you just want to get to a position to where, you can start making some money. You don't have to spend anymore. Maybe you're trying to get funded. How many of you here are doing the eval thing with the prop firms trying to get funded? Just type of eval in the chat box if you're doing an eval. Maybe some of you are already funded. You're already funded, but you just can't consistently profit enough to actually get paid. And that's the problem, right? We spend hours behind the charts, and a lot of times it doesn't really pay off. So maybe you just want trades like this. Maybe you've got a great trading strategy and you're doing some good things and you're making some money, but you just want to find some additional opportunities, and you want to take trades like this, where you can get into the market and the market respects your level and gives you 2 targets and gets you paid. And ultimately, that's what all of us want, right? So that's what we're after. In terms of, getting there, what does that look like? Well, before we get to that, we have to first start off with performance, because we cannot boast without any performance metrics. So we can't tell you that we're awesome and have you just take our word for it. Seeing is believing, and you got to see it to understand. There's no boasting without proof, though. If you go anywhere and they tell you that they've got the greatest trading system in the world, then, well, prove it, right? I mean, I think that's only fair that there be some transparency there. So what we do is we track all the trades that we take. And I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like as well. But we track every trade that we take in futures, Forex, crypto. You can day trade this strategy. You can swing trade the strategy. We use multi-time frame analysis, and we teach you how to trade in any time frame that you ultimately want to. But the idea here is complete transparency. With a 78% win rate here, 77.98. This is through the end of August. Okay, so the question would become, what are the numbers like right now, and are they consistent, right? So if we go to the log, here we are. We're at 77.6%. I would say that's pretty consistent. From the end of August until the end of September, it's pretty close. We're pretty close to that same number. So then the question becomes, well, what's your risk reward? Every trade that we take is at least a 1-to-1 risk reward. Okay. So if you're doing the math, even if you only took a 1-to-1 on these trades, even if you didn't have 77%, maybe you made a couple mistakes and you hit 75% at 1-to-1, I'll let you do the math. It's a 3-point profit factor, 3.0. Means every dollar you spend, or risk, shall I say, you could make $3. Okay, pretty solid, right? Pretty solid. I think that's really what, most of us are looking for. Does it need to be, 100%? Obviously not. We don't hit 100% of our trades. We take stop outs. It happens. But we have a really great system that's very, very, very consistent, and we feed you all the trades. So we're going to take a look at what that looks like. But before we could show you any of that, we got to show you that we're actually doing it. Okay. So that's the story there. So when we talk about getting to the next level as a trader, how many of you, if I can help you get this winning system, if I could help you get trades that are hitting at 75%, and a 1-to-1 or better, and it won't take you long to get there, how many of you are ready to make a change to get something done and get to the other side? Give me a yes in the chat box if you're with me. How many of you are saying, holy smokes, that's what I want? Right? Good. Awesome. So what do we have to do to get there? Well, the first thing that we have to recognize is that we have to let go of the past. Hola, amigos. Yes, absolutely. We have to be willing to let go of the past. The bottom line is it's over. We can't change it as far as I know. And if you know something I don't, please let me know. But you can't change the past. So you made money last year. Great. It's over. So you lost money last year. I'm sorry. It sucks, but that's over. What happens for a lot of traders, they dwell in the past, good or bad. It doesn't matter. They're so focused on the past because they cannot control the future. None of us can. So because of the uncertainty of our future as traders, for most, they just dwell in the past, good, bad, or anything in between. So they made money and they say, "Oh man, I made so much money last year," and then they're just either gun shy or they're way too aggressive. Yeah, right, like a bad country song, exactly. And other traders who've lost money, what's the number one objective of traders who've lost money? Make the money back. Get it back. Exactly. That's the number one focus for any trader who's lost money. And some of them are in a position where they're like, I lost a whole bunch of money and my spouse doesn't know, and I got to make it back before they find out. We've heard it. We've heard it before. Now that's a pretty extreme situation, and we don't ever want to get into a position like that, but it happens. But the reality is, when we look at the situation for what it is, we cannot make money back that's gone. So if you lost money or if you blew out an account, the bearer of bad news would say that money is gone. You can't get it back. Whoever has that money of yours has long spent it. They had a great time. Who knows what they did with it? But the money's gone. You can't get it back. Instead, what we have to focus on is what can we make off of the money that we have today? Because we can't make money off of what you had yesterday. You can only make money off of what you had today. Good thing is you can't lose money that you lost yesterday because you already lost it. It's over with. You can't lose it again. So I guess that's a good thing. So the sooner we let go of the fact that what's done is done, the sooner we forgive ourselves for allowing that to happen, the sooner we can move forward as traders. And as long as we are on sort of a revenge kick of some sort, it's not going to work out. You're always going to be hitting your head against a wall. So let me free you from that and let go of the past. Time to move forward. Okay. Number 2, be willing and committed to do what it takes. We've all heard the statistics, right? 90 to 95% of traders, blah, blah, blah. Here's the reality. If you want to be successful as a trader, you have to be willing to do what the X percent of traders weren't willing to do. So if it's 90 to 95%, you have to be willing to do what 90 to 95% of traders weren't willing to do. What does that mean? It means a lot of things. Could mean a lot of things. Could mean getting educated. Could mean getting disciplined. Could mean proper money management. Could mean a lot of things. A lot of the time, it means getting help. Really. I mean, that's the reality of it. Getting help from someone who's qualified to help you, because I've never heard a trader say, Jim, I've been trading for about 10 years now, or however many years, and I'm consistently profitable, and no one ever taught me anything. I just learned it all myself, taught myself everything, never got help from anyone. Hasn't happened. Probably won't. We know trading's hard. We just looked at the statistics and we hear it all the time. That's not what we're here to talk about. But we've all heard the stats and we know trading's hard. So why try and do it on your own? Especially if you know that there's someone out there who has a winning formula. And three things are needed here. One, you have to find somebody who's willing and capable of teaching you. That's one. That's hard to find. If they're willing, usually they're not capable. If they're capable, they're usually not willing. I mean, we'll just call it like it is. Like if traders are making money, there's I don't have time to teach you, man. I am doing my own thing. I'm making money. So willing and capable, that's a hard one. 2, they have to be able to actually teach you. Because if they can't teach you, then what's the point? They might be able to do it themselves, but have no way of articulating what they're doing to you. And 3, It has to be something that you can replicate, because just because they understand it doesn't mean you're going to understand it. Maybe they teach it brilliantly, but it just doesn't work for you. It has to work for you. It has to be something that's simple enough that you can replicate, and it's not going to take you like 5 years to figure out what they're doing. So that's your secrets to success right there. That's what you need. So when we look at the keys to success, you need a trading strategy. Now, a lot of traders come to us and they have a trading strategy. And we look at the trading strategy and they say, here's what I've got. And what we find, it's like they're trying to make a collage. They're trying to put together a puzzle, but they have puzzle pieces from all sorts of different puzzles that they're trying to jam together, and they don't fit together and they don't make a clean puzzle. So you've got a trade room here, you've got education here, you've got an algo, you've got some indicators, you took some more education, you read a book, and you've got all these ideas floating around in your head, and you take a little piece of everything and you try to make something out of it, and all you end up with is less than a full strategy. You end up with bits of pieces. Well, parts of a whole does not always make a whole unless those parts are designed to go together. So what you need is a complete strategy that is well-rounded and gives you everything that you need all in one encompassing formula. You need a strategy ultimately that can produce consistent winning results. So we just showed you over the last few weeks, our winning percentage hasn't gone up or down. Sure, we would love for it to go up, but I'd rather see it be steady than anything, because as long as it's profitable, just stay profitable. So you need to produce consistent winning results. You need a strategy that you can trade in any market condition. Now, slow markets are slow markets, and we can't force the market to do something it's not prepared to do, but you should be able to trade in any market condition, bullish, bearish, sideways, doesn't matter. There should always be trades, always, unless it's a really slow market. You know, today was a little slow. We didn't have any news or anything going on. There's trades out there. We're just waiting for them to hit. We'll talk about what that looks like. So what we do is we use multi-time frame analysis. We have a daily chart. We have a 4-hour chart. We have a 1-hour chart. And that's what we're trading off of. And we're day trading. And you say, holy smokes, you're day trading a 60-minute chart? Are you kidding me? How on earth can you day trade a 60-minute chart? We can show you. The trades that we take on said 60-minute chart are ridiculous. They're so good. They're so good, because the levels hit. They hit, and they hit really well. Now, if you're trading 2 instruments and you say, I trade crude and I trade ES, that's not going to be enough. Like, you got to kind of trade everything. So you have a couple choices. You could trade all the instruments, which is what we do. And you could trade one really, really solid strategy. Really solid. And you just trade everything. And that's how we get trades. So we trade everything on futures. We trade everything on Forex. We trade everything we can on crypto. We take what we can get, because we know that our strategy works on everything. Doesn't matter what you trade it on. You want to trade it on ETFs? Go for it. Equities, anything. Doesn't matter. You can trade it on anything. It's compatible for day trading, swing trading. You can use it for all asset classes, and all of the trades are pre-planned. As of right now, I've got 10 trades planned. They're just sitting there pending. 10 different trades. Now, some of them are orders pending, and some of them are just waiting till it gets to the area because it's so far away. But yeah, everything's planned way in advance. So you as a trader, if you have a full-time job, if you're running a business, if you have a family, if you're even a student, whatever you're doing, you have time to do this. Because you don't have to sit there in front of the screen for hours on end. Now, you can if you want, but you don't have to. You put your planned trades on and you go about your business. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you've got your executions down and keep an eye on things, of course, but it's like the perfect thing for people who work full-time jobs or run businesses, that sort of thing, which for the most part is just about all of our trading community. which is great. Best of all here, pure price action. There are no indicators, none, nada. Don't need it. So you want to trade on Thinkorswim or any of the platforms, or you want to trade on NinjaTrader or Addis or Quant Tower, any of them. You can trade on anything because there's no indicators needed. So you can trade on everything. How much money would you need to make 4K a month? Oh, a couple $100 a month. I know that. Wait, what is it? Wait a second. I'll show you. It's up to you. You can trade your own money, or you can trade prop firm money, meaning that you can trade somebody else's money. And we're going to take a look at that too. So pretty good opportunities. Yeah, we have traders that make some really serious money and some traders that make everything in between. So, and we trade liquidity concepts. So what does that mean? Think of it this way. Find the pile of cash, trade there. Wherever there's a pile of cash, that's where you want to trade, because that's where the money is, right? And you notice we're showing a lot of winning trades on all the slides, just so that you have something pretty to look at versus just words on a page. There's a lot of them, you know. So when we talk about being willing to do what it takes, right? You be willing to do what other traders weren't willing to do. Does that mean it needs to take a long time? No. Does that mean you have to scale the mountain, find the eagle eggs, drink the eagle eggs, and then finally you could trade? No. There's not a whole lot involved when you're starting out to be able to trade with us. Now, there's some learning you're going to have to do, but you don't have to know everything to be able to trade with us. And that's what our focus is. We can get you funded faster. If you want to get funded with a prop firm, you can get funded in as little as 10 days or less. You simply follow our trades and you follow proper money management. So when we put a trade on, you can take that trade. You don't have to, but the winning percentage is there. Everything's there. So our focus is 100% make sure that you can trade our system, that you can make money quickly, and we want to make it stress-free, super simple, and lightning fast. So we want to help you get up to speed as quickly as possible and make money. The first objective for our traders coming in is get to a position where they can copy our trades. That's step number one. How do you do that? You come into our trade room, you trade with us, you watch the breakdown live, and then as we post trades throughout the day, you put the trades on. So good stuff. Let's answer a couple questions that came in. What about other strategies that you teach? Order flow, market profiles. Those are all great strategies too. They're more of a scalping approach a lot of times, especially order flow. Market profiles lines up great with what we're doing because we're trading big levels, you know, and trading liquidity. And so market profiles lines up with that. We're not teaching it because we're trading off of pure price action. But yeah, those are great ways. A lot of our traders like to use order flow or volume profiles as a confirmation for the trades. And that could be a great option too, like just really dialing in the entry. So the prop firm is coming along well. We're still working through legal and compliance to make sure everything's good to go before we launch. Now, are there enough trades to fill the requirements for prop firm minimums? I don't know that there are prop firms that have trading minimums. Is there a number of trades per day that they're expecting traders to take? So we usually get, how many trades a day do they need? I think it's just a minimum number of days traded per month usually. But some of them do it differently, I'm sure. So let me know what the minimums are and I can tell you. And we can look at the numbers too. So. All right, so what you're going to want to learn is the foundations of trading. We do have some things that you do need to learn. You don't need to know this up front, but you want to learn it along the way because it's going to make you a better trader. And why wouldn't you want to be a better trader, right? So things you're going to need to know: structure, waves, smart money concepts, multi-time frame analysis, liquidity and volume, order flow. We just talked about that one. price action, support resistance, trend lines, traps, supply and demand, and order blocks. Trade and money management, because if you can't manage money, you can't make money. And then psychology, discipline, trader development, because if you can't manage yourself, you definitely ain't going to make the money. So this is everything that you need to know and nothing that you don't. We've taken decades of experience in education and understanding of the markets, and we've whittled it down to the very most important things that you need to know in order to trade consistently. Now, we're not going to teach you everything because you don't need to know everything. We're going to teach you the most important stuff, and we're going to go deep, deep, deep into those concepts so that you know everything you need to know about these concepts. Okay. So trade breakdown. Here's a couple trades that we've taken from the program. Really what we're looking for is the market to prove the directional bias. Typically, we're doing that on a daily and a 4-hour chart. That's what's going to tell us our directional bias and, really ultimately which way the market's going. Then on the 60-minute chart, we're looking for liquidity. So that's going to be order blocks, supply and demand zones, etc. And so once we know where we're looking to trade, then we simply put the entry on, and we're looking for anywhere from 1-to-1 to 3-to-1 in the trades, and sometimes even more if we can get it. So it just depends on what the market's doing. In this case, we had our zone down here and they brought it right up to this one, a little bit higher, which is fine. We took a little bit of heat, but that happens. There's a balance between missing trades and managing risk. So it's a delicate balance. This one clearly worked out great. This is a Forex trade. Obviously the market kind of topped out here for a while with that level and then broke through, and as a great level for them to come back and test and give us a profitable trade on New Zealand versus yen. Just random yen pair. So we trade a little bit of everything, but that's a great trade there. So a couple questions. Account size, I really can't recommend. If it were me, though, I'd probably be looking at like 100 to 150, just based on the size of some of the trades that we take. If you're trading nat gas, platinum, copper, some of those get to be pretty expensive trades. So it's good to have the extra size. Apex monitors trade frequency and profit and loss graphs. Okay, cool. I mean, I haven't seen any minimums. It's usually like a minimum number of trading days in a month or something like that. Make recommendations for each trader as to which prop firm. You could trade any prop firm. Whatever you want to do is fine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good deal. So keys to your success, we'll kind of continue on with that. Earn while you learn. This is something that we are very big on. Earn while you learn. We have the idea that you shouldn't have to wait to make money. You should be able to come in and trade with us. Now, probably going to want to trade in sim, for a while until you get the hang of the execution and the platforms and all that stuff. Trade in sim for a while till you get used to it. And then once you have the ability to follow along and you feel good about it, start trading with us. You shouldn't have to wait forever to make money. Like, why bother, come into the trade room, trade with us. We're trading the markets live. A lot of it's just breaking down the markets, it's kind of a hybrid of learning and plotting out the market and price action and then actually entering trades. But you'll be trading with professional funded prop traders and instructors, real trades, real fills. All the trades are planned out for you, as mentioned. So all the stops, targets, entries, everything is provided for you. Also, all of our trades are posted to our private Discord thread. So at any given time, you can go into the Discord thread and you can pull up what the trades are. And most importantly, you can copy the trades that we're trading while you're still learning everything that you need to know. So here's an example, Sean posting some trades. I'm prepping trades. Here you go. And we post all of them in our Discord thread. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Here you can see, we've got this one, trading today. I'll just pop this open here. We'll take a look at a couple. Let's look at maybe one on Forex, one on futures. Okay, so this is New Zealand yen. Interesting that's where we landed. Market's bullish on the daily. Go to the 4-hour. Market's bullish on the 4-hour. Broke the high, higher low. broke the high again. So now we're looking at where's our liquidity. Well, we're first going to dive into this area. That's what we're interested in looking at. And we just find out, what are our levels that we want to trade. We've got a couple here. If I can trade the upper one and still get close to 5-1 to the highs, then I'm good. Then I'll take the trade and I'll peel out a little bit at 1-1, move to break even at that point, and then leave the rest for 3-1 and see what happens from there. So there's a breakdown, and these are all posted in advance. Here's another one, euro dollar. So futures traders, if you want to trade the 6E, you can. They're pretty similar. The difference is that the candles close at different times on the 4-hour, so it can be a little bit of a different read sometimes. Although sometimes it's exactly the same. So there we go. And then futures. So we've got one pending here on YM. Actually kind of close to us, but we've still got a ways to go, about 70 ticks till we get up to our entry. But, same concept. We're bearish here on YM, bearish on the 4-hour. We've got a good pocket of liquidity in here. And so good trade opportunity. This one's not going to give me 5-1 to the lows. So I'll trade a 1-1, 2-1, something like that on that one. So yeah, everything is posted in advance. So the beauty of this as a trader, like when you're seeing trades, first of all, you'll see, successful students and stuff. But when you see, we're posting the trades, these are trades that were posted in advance. Like everything is posted in advance too. So there's no, hey, we got this trade and we never posted it ahead of time. Like that's not good for the traders. The other side of it is it's even more transparency, because if we put a trade here and that trade trades and we don't post it on our log, and we got other traders that are trading that trade and they say, how come you didn't post it? You didn't take that trade? Well, you posted it here for us, right? So all of the trades are posted in advance, and then all of them are, posted after the fact here too. And so that's the beauty of it, is also transparency, but you also know it's working because all of the traders are taking the trades. And yes, 20 accounts. Yeah, we have all this templates for you. As far as NinjaTrader, yeah. And we'll have more for some of the other platforms as we get moving along. We'll have a bunch more of them as well. So what about trade copiers? How many of you use a trade copier looking to trade multiple accounts? I know some of you have already asked about that. So leveraging trades and spreading risk. The idea here is you enter on one account. So from a trading perspective, you're trading one account just like you normally would, but the beauty of it is that the trade copier is copying that trade to every other account in real time. The advantage to that is you can now trade more accounts, which equals more money, and you can also spread risk. So what I mean by that is prop firms have a max drawdown, right? So if you're on a 50K account, sorry, I'm trying to draw with a mouse. It's terrible. If you're on a 50K account, your max drawdown is 2,500. All right. So you can't lose more than 2,500. But if you're putting $500 on each trade because you're just trying to make enough money to make it worth your while, well, you're likely to hit the max drawdown and you're likely to get kicked out of your account. You're likely to lose funding. And so if you lose funding, well, you can't get paid. That's going to be a problem. So if you lose money, but you're only losing $100 per trade or $200 per trade versus $500 per trade, what ends up happening is you're not losing your funding. You're not hitting your max drawdown because you're trading smaller size, but because you're trading up to 20 accounts, you're getting more money on those trades. So $100 trade, if you're trading 20 accounts, is $2,000, which is really great money. So your objective as a trader, first and foremost, is to get consistent. Get consistent trading 1, 2, 3 accounts, that sort of thing. Then worry about copying trades and trading multiple accounts. Then you look at scaling your accounts and you look at building size so that you can trade bigger positions down the line, right? You get paid. I mean, and that's number one. Get paid first. Get to a point where you're consistently getting paid, and then scale your accounts and scale up, right? So we got some more questions coming in. If you lose, then all your accounts will lose. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. But if you're winning more than you lose and you're not over leveraging on your trades, it's going to work out in the long run. Yeah, absolutely. It's better for newer traders to use the 25 versus 50. I don't think so. In this case, I mean, it's totally up to you, but I don't think so, because the way that this is working is all the trades are pre-fed to you. And depending on if you're just trading the micros, like if you only want to trade the micros, if you're trading Forex, you can trade any size account, it doesn't matter, because you can really size those. But on futures, like I say, you know, the nat gas, the copper, some of those get pretty expensive. So and some of those have no volume on micros, so you wouldn't really want to trade the micros on those. So in that case, it'd be better to have a bigger account if you can swing it, but just start with one account, you know. Yeah, we will. Yeah, absolutely, Umberto, for sure. As far as I know, unless something changes, but that's how we have it set. So so yeah, going back to platform neutral. This is something you can trade on any platform, because every platform has a daily, a 4-hour, a 1-hour, and a 15-minute chart, or whatever else you might need. There's no indicators, so that'll make your life easy. Drawing tools are going to be important. You want to have something where you can draw lines on your chart and so on. But most of them have that. I mean, crying out loud, that's pretty simple stuff. So yeah, Quant Tower, Sierra, Gina, Addis, Motive Wave, TradingView, Rhythmic, Bookmap, multi-charts, on and on and on. You can use anything you want. Platform neutral. More performance results. You know, you can see, you know, this was back in August, about a week's worth, 5,000 profit. Really, the number you're looking at is profit factor. Wins versus losses, right? That's really what we want to know. Wins versus losses, that's the most important number. 3.25 is solid. 7.32 is great too. I mean, $3,300 for a few days of trading, 7-point profit factor, very, very strong. So good stuff. And what do our traders have to say? Just joined the program. Really glad I joined. A little exposure. Couldn't figure out what levels were important, and then they joined. And Sean and Jim are crystal clear on how to do the analysis and plan the trade. Game changing versus being glued to the screens looking for setups. New prop trading tactics are amazing. I haven't seen anything like it before. Game changer. Don't have to sit in front of my computer all day. Really like the new direction. Much less stress. Easier to follow. Love making money while I sleep. New strategy. Focus on price action without indicators. Plans hours in advance. Start producing real-time results. And look forward to learning more. New trade room is epic. Everyone must join. Real deal. Seriously, nothing like it, folks. Really glad to join. Game changer. Sean and Jim willingness to help educate. So you can get the idea. Traders are very, very eager and very encouraged by the program, and we're seeing the results. We have traders that are sending us messages constantly. Hey, I passed my evals. Hey, I just got funded on 10 accounts, 20 accounts, so on and so on. Hey, I'm getting paid out. You know, like we're seeing so much more activity from this program than anything we've ever done before. And it's not even to say that, you know, what we were doing before wasn't great too, but it's just different. Like, traders are able to do this a lot simpler. Here's an example. Started with NeuroStreet a month ago, and incorporated that into my trading. Don't worry about chasing trades all day as I work a regular job. You know, that's everybody. Yeah, GAP stands for Global Assets Prop Program. Yeah, great question. And as an encouragement, here's a snapshot of one of my Apex 50K funded accounts for 2 weeks. About 30% are from GAP, and the rest are from, you know, some of his own trading. But some pretty serious money, and we'll go into the Discord and actually look at it, because I'll show you where he posted that. Let's go into, I think it's in here. Yeah. So let me open this up so we can see it. So 25 grand from August 21st until September 11th. So in 3 weeks, this trader made 25,000 on one account. That's not even all their accounts. That's one account. Now they're trading some other stuff too, but I mean, that's pretty great to see. Um, yeah, this is so he posted on the 6th and then posted some updates. Jeez, awesome. Very cool. Amazing results. And there's more traders passing 10 accounts, and so on. Let's go to some of the trades and we'll show you some of the traders posting trades, questions. Let's see. Live futures. So here's a trader. This is Brian. He's actually funded now. And so yeah, posting a trade. Here's where he got in. Was able to move his stop to target 1. So he's at least making, a 1-to-1 on this trade and cruising on up to 3-to-1. And looks like that's a 5-to-1 or more. So good trade there. It's Nikki posting a trade. Off and running. There's one of mine that I posted. Just took a 1-to-1 on that one. Real quick trade. Another trade posted here. So the thing of it is, like, our traders are posting lots of trades. We're seeing a lot of activity in our Discords, traders posting their trades and winning, and they're taking wins, so it's not just us that's making money on these trades. Our traders are too. There's Phil. It's good. It's really cool to see. We've been having a lot of fun. So that kind of gives you an idea. And then, yeah, we showed you the instructor pre-trade plans. Let me show you the logs here as well. So as I mentioned, we track everything, right? We've got our trade log here. Okay. So here's all the trades that we post, win or lose. We don't really go into all the details there. However, if you want to see the actual executions, there's 2 logs here. One of them is for all of our futures trades. So if we zoom in here, I'm going to show you. So every trade that we take, now not the pre-planned stuff, just the trades that we actually enter into, all of those are posted in here for all of our traders to see. You can go in and you can look at this anytime you want. There's a nice one. Remember that trade? That was fun. Took a little heat on that. I was kind of annoyed by that, actually. I was like, oh, it's going against me. Let's go down again. And then it finally broke that low, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Took the 1-to-1, moved my stop, got all the way down to a 3-to-1. That was a great trade. So good stuff. And then Forex, showing Forex trades. All of them in there, win, lose, anything in between. They're all there. So all of our traders can go in at any point. So, the idea here is transparency. What you see here has to match what's on those logs, right? So there's no making this stuff up, and they're all executions. They're all there for you, So yeah, you can. Here, I'll share this link with you, and then you can go in anytime you want, and you can track the performance as you go. When do you reach the loss limit threshold? I mean, it hasn't happened yet, thankfully. Do you help beginning traders manage their emotions? Yes. Yes, absolutely. We have lessons on that. I am very big on learning how to manage yourself, because, I mean, the reality is most of your success hinges on you being able to manage yourself, right? So, yeah, it's very, very important. Yeah, something that we definitely teach. So there's the logs. And so you got what you need there. So really at this point, and somebody has a question, looking at payouts once, weekly, twice a month. It's weekly. Yeah. Weekly. Every week you can get paid out. Once we get there, we're working on it. It's going to be awesome. So what Umberto's talking about is we're working on setting up our own, we're setting up our own prop firm. It's just a matter of timing to get it ready. So, yeah, it picks us twice a month. Yeah, we'll be weekly once we get there. Assuming you have enough to get yourself paid, then yeah, you can get paid. All right, so what's your choice? Do you keep doing what you're doing? Do you, struggle if you're struggling, and, maybe you're doing fine, but you're looking for something else? You want to join a great community and be part of something where you can get spoon-fed winning trades. This is where you need to be. We've got results. We've got, traders from all walks of life that are getting in, they're getting funded. We have some traders making some serious money. We had a trader just a couple weeks ago now sent us a message and said, hey, I've been trading with you guys for a little over a year now, and somewhere along the way things started clicking for me, and I'm making $500 to $1,000 a day per account, and it's been like this for a while, and just really thankful that they were able to make it to the other side. So 500 per day per account on average. Now, if we do the math on that, this trader has 20 accounts. Okay, so that's $10,000 a day times 5 days a week. It's 50,000 a week. It's 200,000 a month. It's 2.4 million per year. So what's the difference between making $500 a day and making $100 a day? Not a thing. Nothing different. Just need to be able to trade to that size. Now, eventually, when you're starting out, you probably want to be, let's get you $100 a day first. And then let's build on that. And let's get you to 500 a day. And then let's get you to 20 accounts. And let's get you making some serious money. Because the money's there. And he's not the only trader that does that here, by the way. We have numerous traders that are making that kind of money. So the opportunity's there. And so this is your next step. So what's included in our program? You get live trade rooms 8:30 to 11:30, and that's Eastern time, Monday through Thursday. Okay, Monday to Thursday. And so that's the trade room plus performance tracking, live weekly classes. That'll be afternoon classes where we go over the foundations of trading. We go over really deep dive stuff there. Intro courses. If you're brand new, we've got you covered. Foundations courses. If you're, basic to intermediate, we got you covered there all the way to advanced. And then the advanced stuff, price action mastery course. This is going to be structure, smart money concepts, all of that. And then liquidity and levels mastery. This is going to be supply and demand, order block stuff. Really, really solid education. All the pre-planned instructor trades are posted for you in the members only chat room. You've got instructor trade review. This is something that we really wanted to, especially myself, really wanted to offer this to our students. If you have a question on a trade and you're not sure what went right, what went wrong, you just want to get a second set of eyes on it, send it to me. I'll review it. I'll send you a quick video back or mark up the chart and send it to you. Tell you exactly what went right, what went wrong. This is huge. And, most outfits that I know of don't have that as an opportunity unless you're getting one-on-one coaching, which is usually very expensive, right? So something that we're proud of being able to offer. Risk management, money management, trade management course, built-in, pre-built workspaces. If we've got it, we'll get it to you for sure. Resources, checklists, cheat sheets, trader development training. This is going to be the, the stuff that's going on between the ears. And then you get a $500 coupon that you can use anywhere with NeuroStreet. So if you do want a couple indicators or you want an algo or something else that you want to run to, you're welcome to do that. Of course, it's platform neutral. Total value, we would put, if you were to buy this stuff separately, you could end up spending a lot of money. We've had traders that have spent that and more. But right now, as of right now, we have a limited time offer that we're gonna give. The pricing, regular pricing, is $49.95, and that's kind of the everyday pricing. We wanted to open up the launch pricing one more time. This is probably the last time we're going to do this, unless it's like a Black Friday special or something like that. So $24.95, you literally get half off of the already discounted price. It's a one-time fee. You're in it to win it. And then there's a $295 annual maintenance fee just to keep the program up and running. So let me post a link here for you, and then I'll post a quick poll, and we'll wrap up and finish up here. Let me get you the links that you need. Here they go. Okay, incoming. There you go. So as far as balance to make 100 a day, it's really, it's up to you as far as what your risk tolerance is. We can't really answer that question for you, unfortunately. But what I would say is most of our traders are trading with prop firms, because you can make $100 a day on any of those account sizes without over leveraging and getting too carried away. So yeah. Cool deal. So let me run a quick poll here. We just want to see where everybody's at. And so go ahead and answer that for us. Let us know where you stand. If something that you say, this is exactly what I'm looking for, I absolutely want to do this. You've got the link. Just go ahead and fill it out. Throw the money through there and you'll be in it to win it. If you have questions, we're happy to answer any questions you may have. And if you want to meet with somebody, we can set you up with someone to chat with. We'll send you a message to get you booked with with somebody on our team. I'll add that everybody on the team that works with us, they're all traders. And so these are guys that actually know exactly what they're talking about. And they've been trading for over 15 years each as well. So you don't, excuse me. So you don't have to, you're not talking to somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about, which is great. So good stuff. Which firms are best to use? We have a number of them that we're partnered with on our website. So if you go to our website and just go to affiliates, you can find a whole bunch of them. We trade futures. How many can you expect? I don't know. Let's see if I can figure that out. It's been kind of slow in September. I was out a little bit with an illness, and then it's been slow otherwise. But let's see, futures. Futures, we have 77 trades total. Let me see. Just looking from the 14th until now, we've taken 7 trades. If we go back to the 6th, which, like I say, I was out there for a while. So let's just plan on like 14th until current's probably more typical. And so that would be 7 trades over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 6, including today. So it's about 1 a day. That's probably typical. As an average, some days you get more, some days less. So, is there a trial? Nope. However, if you really wanted to, come into the trade room for, a little bit and see it, chat with the staff, I'm sure, that's something we could take a look at for you. I would say in that case, just meet with the team and they'll get you hooked up on that. To trade another set of 20 accounts. Technically there is. Yeah. You could do, I don't know if it would work out as efficiently as you'd maybe want. But you could do, there's a trade copy site where others can subscribe to your trading kind of thing. So that could be potentially an option. Yeah, these are all limit orders. Yeah, they're all limit orders. Only time you'd ever use a stop order or a market order is if you're trading with confirmation. So you want to put the trade on after it comes into the zone. Maybe you're confirming with order flow or with additional price action on a smaller time frame chart or something like that. So got a lot of you haven't answered the poll. If you have questions, if you're not sure, just let us know. Good, bad, anything in between, that's fine. I would just like to know where everybody's at so I can let my team know who to follow up with. Is a full year membership? No, this is a one-time fee. It's just a one-time fee, and then you have the $295 maintenance fee annually. That's after the first year. You just pay that once, and then $295 a year. So, yeah, from what I've seen, we've just had loads of success with this program. It's been awesome. So if you're looking for a solution for trading, I'm telling you, this is it. Like our traders have been killing it with this program. So this is where you want to be. I mean, it's not the only way to trade. Obviously, there's other communities and organizations and all of that, but I'm a lot of them charge a lot more. So pretty good opportunity there. I think so anyway. We think so. Cool. I'll leave this open a couple more minutes for questions and so on. Yeah, this is US dollars. Yeah, everything's based in the US. RKI is our sister company. They do indicators, algos, all the development. It's all in NinjaTrader. They've got about 70 different products. Yeah, and this is recorded. We'll get you the recording. Yeah. Any further discount for ARC members? Nope, not at all. This is like bottom of the barrel pricing. This is normally $5,000. So no, we don't discount it any further. So what you get is what you get. So yeah, fair question though. Member, looking forward to get started. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I thought I saw you in there, Frank. It's good. Let me know how I can help. Good stuff. Any other questions? And then we will call it a day. How can you tell if it's suitable for you? Great question. Here's what I would say, Tar. Meet with our team. Meet with our team, and they'll get a chance to chat with you and go over everything and really see if it's a good fit, because we want it to be a good fit. I mean, that's the reality. We don't want you to be in something that you're not 100% ready for or so on. So yeah, take your time. Meet with the team. We'll have them reach out to you. No idea. Umberto. Yeah, I'm not sure. As soon as we know, we will get it launched and get it out and get it in everybody's hands. Trade alerts only posted or sent to phone? No, it's only posted. We have traders all around the world, and we looked at doing like SMS notifications in the past on other services, and it's a huge ordeal actually. And then we looked at like, well, what if we had an app and we did, like pings, just became pretty complicated. So it's on the radar, I would say. But yeah, for right now, it's just in Discord. There is a Discord app though, but I will tell you, you can set it up. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think you can set it up for just certain feeds to ping you. So that in that case, like if it was instructor trade levels, then you just set that one to ping you when you have an alert on those. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Sweet. All right. Well, that's it for me. I think we're good to go. If you think of anything else, feel free to reach out. My email's down there at the bottom of the page, so feel free to reach out to me directly. Just jim@nstradingacademy.com. A link for the prop firm. You can find all the prop firms if you go to our website. Show you. There we go. So if you go to nstradingacademy.com, go to partners. Yeah, under partners. We have a handful of them that we've partnered with. Earn to Trade, Lilu, Top Step, Tick Trader. They're pretty cool. Lux, One Up. And then Apex. Fiddlecrest is another one. Yeah. Yeah, so check them out. Cool deal. All right, traders, have a fantastic day. We will catch you next time. We'll see you in the trade room, and let us know if you need anything else. Take care. Cheers.